assistant Ryan Fromke. Okay, we have a special treat for you tonight. We have the 14U team here, and we're going to have them run out with their counterpart from Wahpeton. So we have non-starters for Wahpeton. Number 1, Eli Kappas and Aiden Hayek. Number 14, Skylar Blado, and number 17, Aiden Hendrickson. Number 4, Josiah Brewer, and number 2, Braden Steffens. Number 15, Keegan Lynch, and number 5, Kason Pinsino. And number 13, Nick Zock and Dylan Verstrate. Now we're going to start with your starters. Starting at shortstop, number 5, Caden Kappas, and number 13, Isaiah Bruchard. Doing the pitching and batting second, number 20, Tori Hocker, and number 10, Kason Bernstein. Batting third, doing the catching, number 7, Jackson Fleeflet, and number 9, Logan Haggard. Batting fourth, settle down. Excuse me.
Hockard's left field.
Batting fourth, playing left field, number 9, Caden Hockard, and his brother, Carter Bob Hockard. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 1, Josiah Hoffman, and number 18, Luke Anderson. Playing center field, number 2, Gavin Schroeder, and number 99, Michael Peterson. Playing right field, number 23, Braxton Pauley, and number 34, Oscar Good. Playing second base, number 8, Jack Rittenauer, and his counterpart, Ryan Braun and Evan Doctor.
Did you skip Riley? Here comes Riley.
Pardon me, playing third base, number 11, Riley Timian. The 14U team is coached by Ryan Steffens and Matt Doctor. Post 20 is coached by...
All right, there you go. There's your starting lineups brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose, as you heard Mike Rittenauer introduce the Wahpeton team. I'll go through the starting lineups for West Fargo here shortly as we pause for our national anthem. All right, there is your national anthem here on Three Borders Sports Network. Thanks for joining us, everybody, on our YouTube channel and also on Red River Communications Channel 125. As you saw, the 14U boys get introduced with the starting lineups and the reserves for Wahpeton. As you heard Mike Rittenauer, our PA announcer, introduce those guys. We'll quick go through the starting lineups here. Once again, the Vaterstad pregame show brought to you by Vaterstad. Welcome to our world of farm machinery, offering Wilrich, Concord, and Wishick branded machinery. Concord and Wilrich and Wishick farm machinery, brought to you by Vaterstad. And then now our starting lineups was brought to you by Will Ulick and Thrivent. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. finally got things going here, and they started a little bit quicker than what they thought they were going to, so hopefully everybody's joining us here. I'll quick go through the starting lineup for West Fargo here, as you see Tori Ulick taking the hill with Jackson Fleeflet behind the plate for Wahpeton. Starting lineups brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. Carter Carlson gets the start. He's at third base. Carson Twito at shortstop. Tanner Boehm in center field here in Game 2. Connor Ince will be batting fourth at first base. Ryder Weigel in left field. Wrigley Carlson will be the designated hitter. Tanner Larson will be in right field, batting seventh. Ben Klaus, the starting pitcher for West Fargo in game number 2. Devin Peterson will be at second base. He'll bat ninth. And then Carson Wilkie will be the starting catcher here for West Fargo as we are about ready to begin game number 2. Again, your starting lineups brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Get a little bit of a different change here for Wahpeton as Tori Ulick comes in to pitch, and that will put Gavin Schroeder into center field, so he'd replace speed with speed out in left field, or excuse me, in center field. And I'm now joined by my partner, Chad. Chad, you got the field all good to go, and we're good to go. You catch your breath yet, buddy?
I'm getting there, Joe.
All right. I'll let you
Quite
have
a few steps up here, Joe, too.
27 of them, man.
Okay.
I think. If I remember right. I counted them once upon a time.
Okay.
Too many. The last few are big steps.
Big steps.
Carter Carlson steps up to the plate here for West Fargo. First pitch here of game number 2, 7:48.
A little tough, Joe, now. The sun's in the pitcher's eyes, but the home plate area is in the shade, so this will be interesting.
As the 0-1 pitch is now it's 0-2. That last game, Chad, took an hour and 50 minutes in game 1, so we'll see if we can move it along here in game 3.
86 degrees, Joe.
Foul tip, 86 degrees. It was 88 in game 1, correct?
Yep. Cool off. Cool off, Joe.
Cooled off 2 degrees. It was actually not too bad out in the
No, there's a breeze, so
Yep.
it's – but dragging the field, it was kind of dusty, Joe.
Yeah, you got kind of dusty there, and you put some water down on the field a little bit to help settle the dust for the players. That one's fouled into Jackson a little bit. I saw him in between games there, and he caught his cleat on his wrist on that bunt attempt. That's what it was.
Okay.
Scratched himself there, and there's a call strike there on a check swing, and Carlson is retired on strikes.
Yeah, Ulick came up to throwing strikes. That's the name of the game now, Joe. Just keep throwing strikes.
So Wahpeton moves to 12-1 in the league. West Fargo falls to 6-5. It's going to bring up Carson Twito, shortstop. So Twito takes high for a ball. It's ball 1. Otherwise, pretty much the same defensive lineup here for Wahpeton.
Who's out in left, Joe?
Left now is
Hockert?
Hockert, yes.
Okay.
In Hock. Yep.
But he can play anywhere, Joe. I'm
Yeah,
sure,
he's quite a utility
He's
player.
quite
He
the
can go
utility
short,
guy.
second, right, left, pitch.
Yep.
Call strike. 3-1.
Probably caught when he was younger.
Yeah, probably did.
Who
Who
knows?
knows?
A lot of people, yeah.
Yeah. Swung on, pulled foul. Now the count goes full. So Ulick got behind in the count early, and now he's up to a full count here with Carson Twito.
Yeah, I was giving the the first baseline people a lot of dust, Joe, so I found
Did
it
ya?
bad. Yeah.
Well, just a little bit low. It's ball 4 to Twito.
The Timian family's down there, so they were giving me grief. Jay's
Were they?
sitting over here now. You give me grief. He had to drink a lot of water to wash that dust off. So
He's a farmer. He's used to that
used
dust.
To that, I think, yeah.
Should be. It's going to bring up Tanner Boehm, center fielder. Again, Wahpeton comes from behind to win that one, 2-1 in game 1. There's a check swing. I think it was a foul tip.
Yep.
Jackson Fleeflet leads up ahead and dusts off home plate for Josh Nordic behind the plate.
His uniform pants are dirty enough anyway,
Yep.
Joe, so not going to affect a whole lot. I tried getting a little water just in front there, Joe, but
Yep.
I didn't want to water too much.
Outside for a ball. Gets away from Fleeflet, but he recovers quickly enough to hold the runner at first base.
Coach Kappas gave me the thumbs up, so
Did he?
he must have been, yeah, he was happy. So.
Good. You did good there for all by yourself there, buddy.
But
A little different during tournaments and things
is.
like that when you've got
the
3 or 4 guys to help.
We multi-use that 3-wheeler, Joe. We cut some weeds and stuff. We got an attachment in the back. Well, when they switched the attachment back over, they put the drag on wrong, and I didn't know that. So I dragged with the drag not where it should have been. So yeah.
Little grounder to Timian at third, right between his legs. So an error on Riley as he charged that one, but I think he was thinking about throwing it before.
You gotta receive it first, Joe, and then you can throw it. He was looking to throw right away, and wasn't a hot smash either.
No.
So you know that had to be something that he was
So runners at first and second now. Tori Ulick on the mound. Jackson Fleeflet behind the plate. Ulick delivers another ground ball. That one gets by Timian. It was a base hit, and here comes the throw coming home, and they're going to throw the runner out by a mile.
You don't throw.
Got him on Hockert.
Yeah, it's Hockert out in left field. You don't run on Caden Hockert.
Wow.
No.
Hockert with a dead-on throw to home plate. Fleeflet covered it up, and they got the runner by about two steps at least.
Yeah, that's one guy I would not run on, Joe. I don't
Correct.
care. I don't care what the situation is. I'm not running.
He's got an arm.
He's got an arm.
So Hockert with the throw and the assist on the out retires Twito at the home plate, and it's going to bring up now Connor Entz. That was Connor Entz. Excuse me. There's a base hit. That was Weigel on the base hit.
Yeah, right up the middle, Joe.
Forgot to color in everybody here. So Boehm scores here.
Okay.
Oh, I'm caught up. Things moved along quickly there, and I didn't get caught up in my book here. So now we should be caught up here. So one run across here for West Fargo. It brings up Wrigley Gunderson, the designated hitter. So reaching on an error, Tanner Boehm ends up scoring the first run of the game here. So Charlie Johnson on the bases, Josh Nordick behind the plate. Wrigley Gunderson at the plate, the number 6 hitter in the lineup, designated hitter. So Ulick set. And he's set to deliver to Gunderson. Swung on and it's fouled out of play down the first base side. So we'll try it again. 0-1. Left to right in the outfield for Wahpeton, Hockert, Schroeder, and Polly. Third base to first base is Timian, Kappas, Rittenauer, and Hoffman. So 0-1 pitch from Tori Ulick. Tori Hockert is Caden's mom.
Caden Hockert's mom.
Yeah.
You were just combining two names, Joe, that's all.
Yeah. I mentioned her name earlier as we were talking about it. She was...
yeah, there is a Tori Hockert, so you weren't wrong, Joe.
She kept the score using the handheld.
The handheld. That's nice device, Joe.
There's a pop fly to left. Hockert should have it gauged. Makes a couple steps to his left and squeezes for the out. So Wrigley Gunderson is retired on the fly ball, and that will end the inning here for the West Fargo Vets, but not before they score one run and strand two. We're going to go to the bottom of the first. The Vets 1, Wahpeton 0.
Since the inception of Vatterstadt, the spirit of innovation has led the company. We push the limits, providing innovative and reliable seeding and tillage solutions that simplify everyday life for farmers. We continue to reimagine the capabilities and technology behind farm machinery, providing customers with a perfect emergence while maximizing their yields. We look forward to growing together.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, What are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrive and Will Ulick supports all area sports teams and wishes them the best.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
Great rates, local agents. Kyle DeVries, our local agent. Kyle's been with us from the start, as has Will Ulick.
I was going to say, those the only two, Joe?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cade Kappas at the plate here for Wahpeton. Swings at the first pitch he sees. Toward Larson in right field. He'll make the squeeze in the out. So Kappas retired on one pitch. That's what your leadoff hitter usually does. He's aggressive at the plate, but sometimes it doesn't work out.
Sometimes it hits it right at somebody or something like that, Joe. So.
Yep.
Oh, there's my grounds member, Phil.
Where's Phil?
Right down there, right in front.
Oh, there he is. Yep, there's Phil. Coming to enjoy a Legion post-20 game. Phil's one of those guys on the inside pitch. There's ball one to Tori Ulick. Phil's one of those guys that'll go home and watch the game afterwards. Yep. So hi to Phil.
Hi, Phil.
So the 1-0 pitch to Tori Ulick. Inside.
Oh,
caught the corner, so it's 1-1. And Ben Klaus on the hill, and Carson Wilkie behind the plate for West Fargo. There's a drive to center field. Bame going back and makes the catch on a nice running catch over his shoulder in center field. Nice catch out there.
Good run. Good floated back there. I thought maybe it was going over his head, and he just jogged back, and caught it. So nice catch.
Somewhat deep right center out there, but again, Bame did a nice job of running backwards and making the catch. So it's going to bring up the catcher now, Jackson Fleeflet. Left to right here for West Fargo, Weigel, Bame, and Larson in right. Then third base to first base is Carlson, Twito, Peterson, and Entz. There's your defensive setup for West Fargo here in the bottom of the first. That one goes outside to the catcher, Jackson Fleeflet. Again, Jackson had a good game in the first game.
Oh, yeah, good game on the mound, and came back and then finished the game catching too, Joe. So he...
That's popped straight up in the air. Looks like second base. Peterson got engaged, and he makes the out. So 1-2-3 inning here for Ben Klaus, and retires the side. We're going to the top of the second as we are on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Is West Fargo 1, Wahpeton 0. We'll be right back after this.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities, which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years, join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
Three Rivers Crisis Center is offering support to survivors of domestic violence, sexual violence, and child abuse in Richland County for now over 25 years. It's free and strictly confidential. 24/7 access to support and resources including counseling. Get help. Identify abuse, plan for safety, support others, and get involved. Three Rivers Crisis Center's 24-hour crisis line is 701-642-2115.
Sorry, Joe, I'm slipping.
That's all right, man. I'm slipping there. I should have been watching better, too, but I usually see your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 countdown.
That's what I mean.
there.
I'm slipping. All right.
That's all right. Jeannie will give you hell.
Yeah, that's all right.
She asked where you were at the start of the game there because you were busy down there catching up on everything. She said, "Where's Chad?"
Yeah.
He's here.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody, for tuning in on Red River Communications Channel 125. For those of you that had Red River Communications cable, Thank you for tuning in. We want to thank Red River Communications for being great partners as well. OSPTI has been with us, I think, since the start,
I think so.
too.
Yeah, I think you're right. I got my hat dirty, too, Joe. I tell you, I might have to have
my gosh,
talk to
you
Coach
just-
Kappas again.
I might have to clean one for
I
work.
know, yeah.
Leading off the top of the second, Tanner Larson takes up high for a ball from Tori Ulick. So Timian at third, Kappas at short, Rittenauer at second, Hoffman at first. There's a line drive right to Jack Rittenauer at second, as I just mentioned his name.
Yeah, right to Jack. Nice, easy line out, so no
Lazy,
problem.
lazy line drive.
line drive, yeah.
So Tanner Larson is retired on the little lazy line drive, as Chad put it, to Jack Rittenauer. That brings up Ben Klaus, the pitcher. It's ball one.
So you're going to do the game on Friday, Joe?
I think so.
Okay.
I think we will. It's not on our schedule, but I'm pretty sure we're going to do it.
Okay.
That was a fly ball out to center, getting over Schroeder in a hurry, and he makes the catch on a running catch. Kind of in left center.
Yep. Oh, easy, kind of an easy fly ball, Joe. Yeah.
Yep.
Easy line drive, easy fly ball.
So quick 1-2 out here for Tori Ulick and the post 20 boys. Going to bring up the number 9 hitter, Devin Peterson. So this is a good spot to get an out here,
Yep.
Chad.
An easy inning.
Start
what we
off
like
at
to
the
see, yeah.
top of the order in the next.
Okay.
So it's outside for ball one.
Friday we'll be here. Monday, too, the big 4th of July game, Joe.
Big 4th of July game. How about that?
Yeah.
We'll talk about that here if we get a chance. Yeah, Friday they take on Wahpeton. Post 20 takes on the Astros. So
Okay.
I think we'll do that one. It's not on our schedule, but we'll do that one. Make the decision.
You've had enough time off? You okay?
I have, yeah,
okay.
I'm okay.
All right.
My partner, he's
He's
relaxing.
He's
a
at the
little bit.
lake, isn't he?
He might be. I don't want to give it away.
No, I know. I shouldn't give it away either. I know.
Ooh, he comes up high. It's ball four. So 4 straight pitches to the number 9 hitter. Not a good spot to do that, Chad.
No.
And it's going to bring up the leadoff hitter with 2 outs.
One thing you don't want to really do is to walk the 9 batter, but sometimes that happens, Joe, I guess.
Going to bring up Carter Carlson.
2 outs. So
He
you're
did
still
strike
okay.
out in his first at bat, though.
Okay.
So
Okay.
in a beautiful evening here at John Randall. The flags have settled down pretty much now in the outfield.
Yeah,
Strike
now
one.
pitching mound and home plate, too, are both in the shade, so that's a big difference, too.
Yep. 0-1 now to Carter Carlson. Again, he struck out in his first at bat. Runner at first base is Peterson. Hoffman holding him on. Ulick brings it home. Good stop by Fleeflet as that one's outside and low. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, Friday night we got the Astros. We'll cover that one. Chad, if the weather's decent, I might even put the other camera out there.
Okay. Yeah, if it's.
You might have to operate cameras.
I know. Well, that's
We'll run that
over there.
that little device over there
Okay.
tomorrow or
Sure.
Friday, I should
Sure.
say.
I'm willing to learn, Joe.
Well, you're doing good.
I'm my computer part I kind of got, so
1-1 to Carlson. The pitch swung on and out to center field. Schroeder's got her gauged and makes the out. So a fly ball out. 1 reaches base and 1 gets stranded for West Fargo. We're going to the bottom of the second here on Three Borders Sports Network on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. The Vets lead Wahpeton 1-0. We'll be right back.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
Founded in 1972, Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefit package, they are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry-level starting wage in the factory is $19.73 per hour. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Denise at 701-671-1338.
Mindak Farmers Cooperative. We got their post-game show coming up at the conclusion of this game and every game that we're doing here during the summer. Mindak Farmers Cooperative. Caden Hockert steps up to the plate. The post 20 was retired 1-2-3 in the first inning by Ben Klaus. And that one catches the outside corner for a strike. 0-1 to Caden Hockert. And Klaus looking. Brings that one. Breaking pitch for a strike. And it's 0-2. That really tailed off at the end there, Chad.
Yeah, it's
that pitch.
The strike zone is umpire's game, so they kind of control. Yeah, each umpire's different, so.
The 0-2 pitch. Outside and away, it's 1-2. So Ben Klaus on the hill. Carson Wilkie behind the plate in game 2. Another one that's in the dirt. It's ball 2. In the curveball, catching Caden Hockert here in game 1, and a couple of them throwing to him here in game 2.
I suppose as a pitcher, you see that the guy struggles with something kind of pitch, you're going to keep throwing that pitch. And
inside and low, but Hockert swings at it, and that'll be one out on the strikeout. It's going to bring up Riley Timian, third baseman. Look at you. You got the scoreboard changed to inning number 2.
I don't want Watson on my case.
Yeah.
I don't want a text from Watson.
Uh-oh. As you speak. We'll see what he says. So Riley Timian at the plate here. We're in the bottom of the second. Nobody on. There's a strike on the outside corner again. There's Karen Kappas. We haven't heard from her yet today. So Karen and Carly watching.
Perfect.
They always watch on Red River Communications 125. Timian swings and pulls that one foul. So we'll get a new ball into play, and somebody's going to have to go down and chase that one.
There it goes.
That's Skylar Blado chasing that one down. Skylar a little airtime.
Oh, yeah.
There's that breaking pitch that
the
swung
gap,
on
Joe.
by Timian, and it's deep into left,
gee.
but making a nice running catch back there over his shoulder again was Weigel.
I thought that was in the gap, Joe.
I did too for a second there. It took
drift
off
over
good.
there. Yeah, he drifted over there and made a nice, I shouldn't say easy catch, nice catch, drifting back.
Into the sun. He had to look back into the sun.
Yeah, he was looking into the sun, too.
Yeah. So nice catch by Weigel out and left. It's going to bring up Josiah Hoffman. Hoffman, the first baseman for Wahpeton. Again, 5 in a row retired here by Ben Klaus. So Hoffman at the plate, looking to break that string. Again, I saw Caden Hockert in between games there, Chad, and I said, nice bunt. And he said, Joe, I broke up the no-hitter.
Yeah, well, he did.
And he did.
He didn't thank the ground screw, did he?
No, he didn't. Maybe he watches the game back tonight. That's fouled out of play. It's 0-2 to Josiah. So yeah, he'll watch the game back tonight, and he'll say, yeah, I got to ask or thank Chad for that one. And Grant.
Yep, and Grant.
They play here tomorrow night. The B Legion plays here tomorrow night.
They do?
Yep.
Okay. So it's
that one just misses the outside corner. The defense was starting to run in on that one. They thought it was strike 3. Yeah, I think B Legion plays here tomorrow, so no rest for John Randall Field.
No, and they practice on it all day, too, so it's never got really a rest.
Breaking pitch, strike 3. So 6 in a row retired here for Ben Klaus and the West Fargo Vets. We're going to the top of the third here on Three Borders Sports Network on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. The Vets 1, Wahpeton 0. Back after this. The Wahpeton Daily News wishes all area sports teams the best of luck this year. The Wahpeton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the Daily News and the News Monitor. Keep up with local news, sports stories, and personal interest stories in our papers. Check out www.wahpetondailynews.com for more information about our e-newsletter right at your own computer. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes all of the teams the best of luck this season.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
There's our friend Raleigh Lip
Yes.
on the
Are we
voiceover.
still doing some of those? What's that show called?
Oh, off the cuff.
Off the cuff.
Off the cuff. They're going to come back.
Joe?
Yeah, we're coming back in the fall with some
Okay.
more. We've actually got some episodes of entrepreneur
Okay.
kind of business things. So
Okay.
again, some non-sports
Non-sporting.
stuff here
Yes.
on Three Border Sports
Oh,
coming
perfect.
soon. Again, we keep saying that, but Watson's got them in the can. He's doing the final editing, and
Okay.
we're going to get those out here pretty soon.
Perfect.
Yeah. So top of the third now we go, and Carson Twito at the plate. Called strike. So Twito walked in his first at bat and was thrown out at home plate on that
Good throw.
bullet
Yeah.
from Caden Hockert
Yeah.
as he takes strike two.
Twins are 3-3, Joe.
Uh-oh. What inning are they in?
Top of the 8th.
Okay. So the 0-2 pitch swung on to Kappas, two-hopper. That's a tough one to handle in the middle of the hop. Kappas gets it over to Hoffman. Nice stretch over there by Josiah Hoffman to retire the hustling Twito down to first base. So Kappas had that tough hop there.
Tough hop, in the sun, stuff like that, and he still gobbled it up, Joe, and got it over to first.
Threw it hard over to first.
Threw it over. Good stretch by Hoffman, too, like you said.
Absolutely nice stretch from Hoffman to retire Twito. It's going to bring up Tanner Boehm. Reached on an air and scored. One's outside and high, ball one. Yeah, so we'll try that, Chad. I think
Okay.
I'll have to get some technical advice from my partner.
Yeah, your partner. Yeah, oh, yeah.
Because I've never set up the transmitters.
Right.
So instead of running
Convey.
cable, I'm not going to run 400 feet of cable all the way out there. I don't think Coach Kappas would like it if it ran down center field either.
No.
Outside and away, it's ball
That was a
three.
good. I tell you, there was the one. I did watch it the time you had it going. That's a good view.
Yeah, we'll get that one going again, I think.
Just a different perspective on what goes on out here too.
Strike one, 3-1. Yeah, it is. It gives a different look, and
you did that over in Breck too, except you weren't in center field. You were off. That
we're
was
off
good
in
view.
the
That was a good
dug
view
outside.
too.
Yeah, that one sails away. We've still got the one high above the grandstand here that we're going to get working yet too. So
all right. Yeah.
it's
Watson's working
there.
even when he doesn't know he's working, Joe. He's always doing something.
Yep. Yeah, I had to call him today. I had a couple technical issues
Yeah?
when I was setting up, so I had to call him today. So I had to bother him on his vacation.
I know. He's just sitting at the lake anyway, I'm sure. That or he's sitting on the golf course, one of the two.
On his pontoon, enjoying life. That one comes inside there for a ball
Did he tell
to
you his last
counter
golf
it.
story, Joe? He's
His
got all
what?
kinds of golf stories. Did he tell you his last golf adventure? Oh, yeah.
Last golf one?
Yeah.
I don't know if he did.
All right.
And does it fit for the air?
No.
Okay. One ball, no strikes. Ulick
He'll be
pick up
texting here
move
shortly, Joe.
over to Tanner Boehm at
Quiet down.
trying to keep Tanner Boehm over at first base. One ball, no strikes. The 4-pitch walk to Boehm and a first ball pitch to Entz. So 5 in a row. I've got a feeling he's got the take sign. We'll see. Nope, swinging away. Ground ball deep in the hole to Kappas. He does his best to knock it down. That's about all he can do.
Save a base. That runner might have went to third if he didn't knock it down. So.
I'm going to give him a hit.
Yep, I would too, Joe. That's all he really wanted to do was knock it down, I think. I don't think speed guy going down the line. And by the time he got to it, he was already standing at second. So
we got runners at first and second now again, and one out, so the infield fly rule's in effect, and Weigel at the plate. Weigel singled in his first at bat. That one sails up high for Ulick. It's ball one. So Torrey looking to get at least one out here. Keep that runner off third base. Weigel with the lone RBI. Sails outside, and Fleetfoot snags it out of the air. It's 2-0. Coach Kappas doesn't have a lot of pitching to choose from tonight. His Hockert's unavailable. Caden Kappas is unavailable. Comes up high. It's ball three. Jaden King unavailable because of injury.
Riley Timian could probably throw, huh?
Timian could probably throw a little bit. Fleetfoot pitched the first game.
Right.
Schroeder pitched last night.
It's nice to have that luxury, Joe. We got enough, guys that can throw, even though.
So now we got the bases loaded here. 3 hitters in a row with one out.
He's going to send Fleet back.
He's going to send his catcher out there to talk to Tori Ulick. So that's going to bring up now Wrigley Gunderson. He popped out to Hawkert in left field. And so the the outs are 1, bases loaded, so the infield fly rule is still in effect. If the catcher drops the ball on a swinging third strike, he cannot go to first. Runners advance at their own risk if that happens. So a lot of things in play here, Chad.
Yeah.
You know what happens when there's a runner at third base.
A lot of ways to score. That's right.
Ulick delivers a little bit low.
Yeah, held it a little low, Joe, but he held it there just to see, to give the umpire another better view.
Jackson did a nice job of framing it.
Framing that, yep.
So the 1-0 pitch. Again, a good stop from Fleetfoot. Keeps it close to the plate.
You're not around the zone. You're kind of all over the place a little bit, too. It's tough to, as an umpire, too, to, one comes down the plate, you see 5, 4, 6 bad ones, and all of a sudden you see one good one. It's
So the 2-0 pitch as Ulick steps off. 2 balls, no strikes.
Oh, there goes Nicky Zock to the bullpen.
Gunderson at the plate takes a strike on the outside half. So it's 2-1 now. Like you said, like Chad said there, Nick Zock trotting down to the bullpen. Might come back in. There's a call strike on the corner. It's 2-2. So just what Ulick needed. He needed to fight back.
Fight back.
Now get it anywhere close here. Gunderson will have to defend.
Make him put it in play, Joe, if nothing else.
2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. A big strikeout.
Yeah, that's exactly what he wanted, Joe.
Yep,
What he needed.
he needed that one. So that's going to bring up Tanner Larson. He popped out on a little soft liner to Jack Rittenauer in the last inning. His first at bat.
2 outs, too, so now it's...
So everybody, the defense can relax a little bit. Force it any bag. Fleetfoot tried to frame that one, didn't get it. So it's 1 ball, no strikes. Again, the hitter is Tanner Larson, the right fielder for West Fargo. That pitch comes in a little bit low, apparently.
Okay, yeah.
So 2 balls, no strikes. And Zock still down in the bullpen warming up. That one's a little bit too high. It's 3-0.
He needs one right between that, Joe, right between the last 2 pitches. Not high, not low, right in the middle.
So 3-0. There's no room at the end. Ulick delivers the 3-0 pitch, and that one sails up high for ball 4.
Well,
So Tanner Larson draws the bases loaded walk, gets credit for an RBI. And the bases remain loaded for the pitcher, Ben Klaus now. He steps up to the plate, and he flew out in his first at bat to Gavin Schroeder in center field.
it's 2 outs, Joe, so you still, could limit the damage here. You only give up 1 run so far. It's 2-0, so you're still right in the game.
There's a call strike in the outside corner for 0-1.
Fleetfoot framed that a little bit better for him, too. But, and giving him the benefit of the doubt, Joe.
Yep. 0-1. Ulick sets and a wheel back to second
Oh,
base.
yeah,
Did they get him? They
Yes,
did at second
yeah.
base.
Yeah.
So leaning off a little bit too far at second base was Ryder Weigel. And Tori Ulick picks him off at second base to retire the side. West Fargo scores 1 more here in the top of the 3rd. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 3rd. West Fargo 2, Wahpeton 0 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. We'll be right back.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connecting.
Hey, how about the City of Wahpeton sponsoring here on Three Borders Sports Network? Great places to shop and eat. All kinds of places to have fun here in the Chankaba Park. And a lot of establishments downtown.
Stuff, Joe. A lot of stuff. I didn't give you enough time to eat that part of that Snickers bar, Joe.
That's
Sorry.
right. So Gavin Schroeder steps up to the plate here for Wahpeton again.
Yeah,
six straight outs
up,
here
6 down, yeah.
for Ben Klaus. Call strike there. Now it's 1-1 to Gavin Schroeder. So Wahpeton looking to break again. They only had 2 hits in the first game.
They were late too in the 6th inning, I think, Joe.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah.
And there was a bunt single by Caden Hockert, and then Braxton Pauley with a nice single to center field. So we're in the bottom of the third here. It's 2-0. West Fargo Vets once again leading Wahpeton. This time West Fargo's got 2 runs on the board. That one's low and in the dirt, so it's a ball. 2-2 now to Gavin Schroeder.
Somehow, some way he can get on, Joe. He's got a little bit of speed, too, so.
I want to thank Vaterstad, Thrivent, Farmers Union Insurance, OSPTI, Mindak Farmers Cooperative, Carlson Family Insurance. Sales up high for ball 3. It's full. Wahpeton Daily News, Red River Human Services, City of Wahpeton, Three Rivers Crisis Center, Digital Guru stepping on board with us this summer, First Community Credit Union coming back, and then we can't forget.
Yep, Gripper Sports.
Can't forget Gripper Sports. Ooh, Gavin thought that was low for a ball, and it's called strike.
Coach Kappas, too. I don't know if he's mad, no swing or mad, whatever. He's got his hands on his head, Joe, but he still has them, so maybe he's just stretching a little bit.
He could be stretching. He's going to bring up Braxton Pauley, the number 8 hitter for Wahpeton. Singled in his last game. One of, like we said, one of only 2 hits. Gripper Sports, downtown Wahpeton. Don't forget them on Dakota Avenue for all your favorite team sports apparel. Gripper Sports. And there's another base hit for Pauley.
Yep.
Into right center, but I think he's only going to get 1 out of that. So a nice base hit again for Braxton.
Off, went the other way with it too, Joe. So.
Yep.
Oh, look at the number 9 batter down.
So he breaks the string here. Breaks up the no-hitter, so they don't have to worry about that anymore. So Jack Rittenauer is going to step up to the plate. Second baseman for Wahpeton, number 9 hitter. Good chance to move up Braxton Pauley now. Swung on a missed.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that 4th of July game now, Joe.
Yep.
Breck Wap, that should be.
Big crowd. It's always fun.
It's always a big crowd.
Comes up high. And we're going to honor the 2012 Central Plains champion, Wahpeton. The guys are coming back for that game. I've talked to a few of them, and I know Coach Kappas and Tyler Grippentrog have been in touch with a lot of those guys, and I think all but 4 are coming back.
Wow.
Even bus driver Carl's coming back.
Bus driver Carl's coming back, too?
Yeah.
Wow, I haven't seen Carl in a while.
Yep, bus driver Carl's going to be here.
Well, good.
Swung on, fouled back, out of play.
Always a good
1-2.
fun night, Joe.
It's always a fun night. So, yeah, we'll recognize those guys. A couple other things going on. It'll be fun.
There's a B-Legion game before.
There is. That's at 4 p.m.
4 o'clock.
Yep. Good point. Thanks for reminding me.
If we have to cut that short, Joe, we will.
Ooh, breaking pitch.
I'm kidding, Joe.
Jack kind of backed off a little bit, but still inside.
We won't cut it off, Joe. We'll let him play.
Yeah.
We
should be
dark anyway for fireworks. We should be okay.
Yeah. That one's called strike at the knees. It's strike 3 on Jack. Caught looking for out number 2.
I believe they're actually going to dig the holes for the fireworks, Joe, on Friday. Out back.
Okay.
get that all prepared.
So don't go running around out in the football field out there.
They're kind of right on the edge of the track back there, too. So, if you walk the track back there, watch yourself.
Yep. So that's going to bring up the leadoff hitter now. Caden Kappas popped out in his first at bat.
I think they're okay, Joe, because they cover them with boards anyway, I believe.
Probably.
He comes down and takes care of that.
There could be stuff out there, though.
There could be.
Strike right across the plate on that curveball. So Ben Klaus finding the breaking pitch as well.
Caden took a pitch that time. He swung at the first one in the first inning. So
yep.
Take a pitch and just see. Now you're.
So the 0-1 pitch from Klaus. In the dirt, it gets away. So the pass ball is going to be
right through the 5-hole, right through the legs on the catcher.
There you go,
Joe.
right through the 5-hole. Tori Ulick on deck here for Wahpeton. 2-0 lead for the Vets.
Maybe that ice cream truck will come back, Joe.
You know what? If it does, you're going to just have to go down and get something.
I don't think it will, Joe. I think it's
1-1 pitch comes up high. It's 2-1.
And I was offered a Snickers bar, too, and I turned it down.
Did you?
I did.
Yeah. PA announcer Mike Rittenauer had some Snicker bars that he shared with us.
Well, he looked at you, I think, Joe, and said, I think Joe needs some food. I better offer him. I'll offer him something, see if he wants it.
Looks pretty gaunt.
Yeah. It's been a long day for you, Joe, I'm sure. You were busy all day, I'm sure.
I was down here for a while again, so there's always something to do at JRF.
There is.
Pitch from Klaus, 2-1. Comes up high, it's 3-1. So Kappas with the hitter's count now, 3 balls, 1 strike. Should be sitting looking for a fastball here.
Zach is still throwing hard in the bullpen, Joe.
Is he? 3-1 pitch. Ooh, takes the inside corner for strike 2. It's full count.
Yeah, well. Doesn't have to go. I mean, it's 3-2. It doesn't have, it's 3-2, but runner still doesn't have to go anywhere.
No.
There's nobody forcing him for first base.
Standing at second base is Braxton Pauley. He singled with 1 out. And the pitch. Outside for a ball.
Yeah.
So Kappas reaches off a 3-2 count. He'll go to first base. Standing at second base is Braxton Pauley. And coming up now is the pitcher, Tori Ulick. Popped out to center in his first at bat. So Tori looking to help himself here, Chad.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Nope. It says only 2-0, Joe. So you're right. You get a hit here, probably score a run, hopefully, and you're right back. Right 2-1. That's right in the game.
Yep. You can see on the screenshot there a lot of shadows covering John Randall. As that one's popped up to the third base side. Looks like it's going to be playable, and it is caught over in foul territory by Carlson. So Ulick retired on 1 pitch. Stranding 2. So we're going to go to the top of the 4th here. West Fargo leads Wahpeton on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard by the score of 2-0. We'll be right back here on Three Borders Sports Network right after these messages. The Wahpeton Daily News wishes all area sports teams the best of luck this year. The Wahpeton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the Daily News and the News Monitor. Keep up with local news, sports stories, and personal interest stories in our papers. Check out www.wahpetondailynews.com for more information about our e-newsletter right at your own computer. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes all of the teams the best of luck this season.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to CASASA members last year. Dana wanted us to hire a marching band. Amanda thought that we should drop 2 million balloons. And Kevin always wants to use the money gun. Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in CASASA rewards.
Join in the celebration with your CASASA account and start earning your money back today.
I just bet you got one of them money guns at home.
I do, Joe.
First Community Credit Union jumping back on board here for the summer. We appreciate First Community Credit Union being a good partner here at Three Borders Sports Network. We're going to start off the top of the fourth here again, and coming back up to the plate was Ben Klaus. As
Coach Kappas went back to turn the lights on, Joe.
oh yeah, the lights are on here, JRF. Ball one, a little bit outside. One and 0. And the pitch catches the corner, so it's strike one. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. To Ben Klaus, he was up when Weigel got picked off at second base. It was popped up, first base side, behind the plate, out of play.
And
sounded like it just caught the edge of the roof.
Yeah. Ricochet over there. I'll go get it, Joe, and add it to my collection. Turn them all in Friday night, Joe, for.
There you go. You make
handful
quite a
of
haul.
treats.
You get a whole box of candy.
Whole box of candy, I think.
And that's a check swing foul, out of play. West Fargo fan giving chase. So the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Outside for a ball. It's 2-2. Again, Ben Klaus, the number 8 hitter.
Hey, you want to let those guys earn their way on, Joe. You don't
Exactly.
want to walk. You know,
No free passes
no
here.
free passes. There
Swung on and missed, and just to make sure Jackson tags him out, as that one did hit the dirt. Jackson tags him out for the out. And 1 down here on the strikeout for Tori Ulick. I got that as his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Okay.
Devin Peterson, the second baseman, stepping up to the plate now.
He wants to stay, hold him here at 2-0, Joe. You don't want to, he's doing well this inning, so.
Comes up high for a ball. Devin Peterson got a few chances to pinch run in game 1, but this is his first at-bat tonight.
At-bat.
Yep.
Okay.
High and away, ball 2. Again, number 9 hitter. You don't want to lose him. He walked him in the first time. And he's behind now, 2-0 in this one. That one's outside, ball 3. So Devin Peterson, number 9 hitter.
If Ulick's just getting speeded up, he's.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to hurry
Well,
everything.
yeah, slow, but. Oh, that one, I kind of skipped a little bit and I hit the umpire a little bit, Joe.
Yep. So Jackson asking Josh if he needs a little time, and I think everybody's fine. So another base on balls for the number 9 hitter, and that's going to bring up the leadoff hitter, Carter Carlson.
He gave the thumbs up to this partner, so he's good, Joe.
Okay. In top of the order, Carter Carlson. So far, he struck out and popped out. So 0 for 2 officially. Josh Nordic umpires a lot of baseball in the summer.
Yes.
All the way.
And if he's not here, Joe, he's probably across the river.
Right, in Breckenridge doing something.
If there's some, he's.
Does he do the Bucks games too?
I have not seen him. They
The
only,
Bucks game?
No, but they only use one umpire, Joe.
Oh, they do?
One umpire behind the plate.
Oh my!
Yeah, that was news to me, Joe. I didn't know I thought they had 2 umpires. No, they only have one umpire. That's the way it's scheduled, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
They only schedule one guy.
That's it.
And he calls everything from behind home plate. Seal
And
at
the bases
second.
and everything,
Yes.
Oofty.
That's what I'm saying.
That's got to be tough. 1 ball, 2 strikes here now to Carlson.
But nobody, they make a call and nobody really says anything.
Yeah, I
know.
suppose.
What are you gonna?
Yep.
Not going to change it anyway, Joe. So.
Throw down to first, not in time.
I believe the Bucks are home on Saturday, Joe.
Are they? So
Yep.
If you wanted to watch baseball,
Yep.
you got tonight, tomorrow night, the B Legion here in town. Friday night, A Legion's back in town. Saturday, the Bucks.
Yep.
And Sunday.
Sunday's the day off, Joe.
Day off.
And then the 4th
Everybody
of
takes
July,
it.
and there's a Breck game Tuesday. I mean, you could you could watch the game almost every day, Joe, somewhere.
Yep.
And if you
A lot of baseball.
like youth baseball.
Probably a Babe Ruth game going on.
Well,
somewhere.
that
Who
and there's
knows?
Twin Town down at Jefferson Park,
Oh, yeah,
probably.
I think
stuff
their
like
World
that.
Series is this
Yeah,
week.
I think so too.
That's tonight, I think.
It
Is
could
today
be.
Wednesday? No.
Yeah, today's Wednesday, Joe.
Yeah, I think their World
I think it
Series
is. I think it
tonight.
is, Joe. Yep, I think you're right.
Do they do it all in one night?
No, they must have. I think they go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Okay. So it's a full count now to Carlson. Ulick comes home with a delivery, and it's just outside ball 4. So it's 2 straight walks.
And Fleetfoot looked into the dugout, and Kappas is looking down to the bullpen, too. So I think a switch might be.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get any further behind than he is already.
No.
So this mound visit brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue, downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for their customers, not the companies.
Yep.
Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal.
Yep.
It's like we're going to get a call to the pen, so we're going to take a break, and when we come back here, we'll have that call to the pen brought to you by OSPTI right after this.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
All right, that call to the pen brought to you by OSPTI, your therapy clinic of choice, with locations in Fergus Falls, Hankinson, and of course right across the river in Breckenridge. OSPTI, our call to the pen sponsor, bringing in Nick Zock, coming back for his second appearance of the night here. Coming on to pitch for Wahpeton. Runners on first and second here for the Vets.
He pitched an inning in the first game, Joe. Is that right?
Inning and a third. Inning and a third, yep.
So I'm sure he's, the pitch count continues. Is that how that works, Joe?
Yep. Pitch count continues for him. So he is on to pitch for Wahpeton here again, as we've got runners at first and second with one out. We'll reset the picture. The Vets with Peterson at second base, Carlson at first base, and now coming to the plate is Carson Twito, the shortstop. He's walked and grounded out. Nice play by Caden Kappas to get him on the ground out. So runners at first and second, infield fly is in effect. And there's a little chopper to third base coach. Coach Bear picks it up. He'll give it over to Riley, and Riley gets it back over to Zock. So no balls, one strike. Just a gorgeous night here, John.
Yeah, no, the wind's died down, Joe. It's turned out to be a
very nice night.
Very nice.
Very comfortable. There's a call strike. Denise, it's 0-2. So Zock doing the right thing here, getting ahead in the count. 0-2.
That's what you want to do. Come in and throw strikes, Joe. You don't want to throw balls and be all over the place. So just keep throwing it down the plate. And
you got a timeout on the field. Looks like the hitter Twito called that one.
Yeah, I think he saw something maybe was going to happen at second base. And I'll call timeout so we can protect him at second a little bit. So
Zock came in and struck out Twito with bases loaded in the sixth. There's a swung on and a little seeing eye single.
Not deep enough to do
a
lot of damage. Moved everybody up a base.
Moved everybody up a base, yep. And the base hit by Twito. So the first hit of the inning. So that's going to bring up Tanner Boehm. He's scored both runs for the West Fargo Vets here in the first and the third. He reached on an error in the first, walked in this third. So Zock gives up a single, but bases are still loaded. Corners are in for Wahpeton. Timian at third, Hoffman at first.
Playing for the double play up the middle, the way it looks, Joe.
Double play up the middle. If it's hit to the corners, they'll come home with it. Or if it's hit right back to the pitcher.
Yeah.
Zock brings it home. There's a call strike. It's 1-1. A lot of ones up on the board now. At bat number 1, ball 1, strike 1, one out.
One's across the top, yeah.
Yeah. The Vets with 1 in the third, 1 in the first. That's swung on and fouled to the right side. I think it's going to be out of play. No, it was there, but
just barely. But that was a long ways away. That was a long run, Joe.
Yep. So Hoffman just couldn't quite get there. Pauly came in a long way from right field. Excuse me, that's not Pauly.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Is Pauly still out there?
23. Yep, that's Pauly.
Yep.
Honestly, good call by our producer, Big Mike. Good call not to catch it because runner on third could tag up and go.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out.
Tough play to catch that ball at the fence, turn around and try to get the guy.
So 1 and 2. Zock sets to deliver. Comes up high with it. It's 2 and 2.
Nowhere to put him, Joe. You gotta.
No room at the end, my friend.
Bear down.
So the 2-2 pitch. Big pitch. Swung on, popped up. This time Hoffman's got a gauge on it in the first base coach's box and makes the out. So again, nowhere to go here for anybody on that. Short fly ball in foul territory so Boehm is retired.
Nope, easy pop up that way. Hoffman was right there and caught the ball and made sure nobody could go anywhere. So
again, Zock comes in here, gives up a single, moves everybody up 90 feet, but so far,
two down.
Got 2 outs. That's going to bring up Connor Entz. Singled 2, he's 2 for 2. Jackson Fleeflet coming toward the fence. Makes the catch in foul territory, and the side is retired. And once again, I believe the 3rd time tonight, the West Fargo Vets have stranded 3, and the side is retired without scoring any. So again, Wahpeton defense comes through here, and the pitching comes through with Zock in relief. You're going to the bottom of the 4th here on Three Borders Sports Network on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. The West Fargo Vets 2, Wahpeton 0. Back after this.
Although Digital Guru is known for computer sales and repair, did you know we also install audio and video equipment for your home or business? We install a range of security systems, including cameras and door access control. Digital Guru also offers next-generation cybersecurity, providing 24/7 monitoring and protection from today's ever-increasing cyber attacks. For more information on the services we provide, call Digital Guru or visit our website today.
Three Rivers Crisis Center is offering support to survivors of domestic violence, sexual violence, and child abuse in Richland County for now over 25 years. It's free and strictly confidential. 24/7 access to support and resources including counseling. Get help, identify abuse, plan for safety, support others, and get involved. Three Rivers Crisis Center's 24-hour crisis line is 701-642-2115. All right, Chad, we're good to go.
yes,
Trying
my best over here, Joe.
I know, I'm trying to. So we are good. Jackson Fleeflet, Caden Hockert, and Riley Timian due up for Wahpeton here in the bottom of the 4th. Again, Wahpeton waited until the 6th inning in Game 1 to score their runs, and again, we're already into the bottom of the 4th here. Is another quick-moving game.
Yeah, no, I don't mind these, Joe.
No, it's the long days that you put in, both sides of the river, Chad.
Yeah.
Short nights are good.
Yeah.
Me and my retired life.
Yeah, I suppose.
Tough for me, too, you know.
You get out and do some stuff, too, though, Joe.
It's always something to do. Fleeflet pulls that one down the left field side. That's over the head of Weigel. It goes to the fence, and Fleeflet's going to get into second with a stand-up double.
Yeah, good pull. Just went over his head, no sun anymore, so it didn't affect that. But he just hit it hard enough and went over his guy, left fielder's head. So
just the second hit for Wahpeton here in the bottom of the 4th. And the first hit here just came in the last inning by Braxton Pauly. So that's going to bring up Caden Hockert. He singled in the first game with a bunt single down the third baseline, and it stayed fair long enough for him to get the first. Swung on, it's popped to right. It's going to be in short right. Everybody's got to give chase to it, and it lands in safe.
Lands in safe.
Fleeflet's going to have to hustle to get to third. He does. So Jackson Fleetfoot advances to third base as that one drops in. He had to stay at the bag, Chad, because he wasn't sure if that was going to get caught.
Kind of an awkward swing, too, by Hocker, too.
Yeah.
He kind of off-swing, and it went towards right field. And then he said, that might land in fair territory. So Hocker got on his horse, and it landed fair, and he got there, and then it was able to – and then Fleetfoot was able to go to second or third as well.
So that's going to bring up Riley Timian. He flew out to left field in his last at-bat. Again, a nice catch out there in left field by Weigel when Riley Timian drilled one to left field.
And that was when the sun was out yet.
Yes, yep. So we'll see here what Coach Kappas does, and there's a hit by pitch. So Hockert's going to scoot down to second base. The ball's dead, so Fleetfoot has to stay, and now base is loaded for Wahpeton.
With nobody out, Joe, so we're
Number 6 hitter, Josiah Hoffman. He struck out in his first at-bat. He's looking to do some damage here now.
Short half the umpire on that throw back.
I did. I was going to say the same thing. Beautiful night to watch baseball.
It's turned
this
into
is fun.
Yeah, turned into a good night, Joe.
First pitch, and there's the fly ball that Coach Kappas was looking for. Hoffman drills it out to right. Larson makes the catch. He's going to go to third on the throw.
Hocker goes to third.
Everybody's safe. Hocker goes into third. Fleetfoot comes in, so a sacrifice fly for Hoffman gets the RBI.
No, that's exactly what Coach Kappas wanted to, I think.
Yep.
Get a run on the board, get somebody over to third base again. Plenty of ways to score from third base, as we always say, Joe.
Yep, sacrifice fly is one of them. So Hockert scoots down to third. Timian stays at first. So now runners at the corners. We'll see if Coach Kappa stays aggressive with Timian over at first. As Gavin Schroeder steps up, he was caught looking in the first at bat. Bottom of the fourth. Wahpeton with 2 runners on. There goes Timian. The throw down, it's cut off at second base, and Timian will get into second base. So now runners at second and third again.
If you cut that off just a little sooner, Joe, or a little bit of throw, he was looking at third base because Hocker was down the line a little bit, but was able to get back.
So it's 2-1 in favor of the Vets here in the bottom of the fourth. Wahpeton scoring 1 here in the bottom. 1-0 count to Gavin Schroeder. A little bit low, it's ball 2. 2-0. As Ben Klaus looks in for the sign and delivers. Just off the plate. It's ball 3. 3-0. 3-0.
Yeah, 3-0, Joe. I'm just checking the lights, make sure all the lights are still working.
How about that? 3-0 pitch. Takes high for ball 4, so Schroeder gets the free pass. So Klaus starting to struggle here a little bit.
Joe. Yeah, throwing strikes.
We got a mound visit here, brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue, downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number 1 goal.
Yeah, good little time. Good mound visit here, Joe. He's struggling a little bit. So
Slow him down a little bit. Catch your breath and. He's got bases loaded, so I'm sure he's talking defensively here. He knows that Coach Bear knows that he's got Braxton Pauley coming up. He singled in his last at bat. Had one of the 2 hits in game number 1.
Still up 2-1 too. He is, so he's they're in good shape yet. Just gotta throw some strikes here. Try to find the strike zone again.
Braxton Pauley singled to right center, not deep enough to get 2 bases out of it, but Braxton Pauley with a nice single in his last at bat here, just in the 3rd inning.
And he hit it in the first game, so he's
doing
his part, Joe.
Klaus in the windup, swung on and missed.
That might have been another discussion, Joe. Do you want to go in the windup? You want to go in the stretch?
Could have been.
Sorry, Joe, slipping.
It's all right.
Sorry, Coach.
Swung on and pulled deep to left. I don't know if it's deep enough, but
he's going to catch it, Joe. He caught it.
He caught it.
Yep.
It was behind the pole, but tagging easily as Hockert coming home. And I think the run counts.
Yeah, the run's going to count.
And thrown out at third was Timian. So 7-5. The umpire said the run counted.
That was close, Joe, though.
Yeah, it was close. Just barely getting home. That's why you got to hustle all the time because you never know what's going to happen behind you.
Right,
And
you got it kind of easy just jogging into home plate, but there might be a play behind you that's going to matter. If he's called out and you don't make it to home, then it's,
So Braxton Pauly gets the RBI, and we're tied at 2 here. We're going to the top of the 5th on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard and Three Borders Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Since the inception of Vaterstadt, the spirit of innovation has led the company. We push the limits, providing innovative and reliable seeding and tillage solutions that simplify everyday life for farmers. We continue to reimagine the capabilities and technology behind farm machinery, providing customers with a perfect emergence while maximizing their yields. We look forward to growing together.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick supports all area sports teams and wishes them the best of luck. All right, we're back here at John Randall Field on Three Borders Sports Network. I am Joe Schreiner. I got Chad Affield over to my right running the scoreboard and the computer.
Yep. I'm trying, Joe.
You're doing good, buddy.
Oh, West Fargo's got somebody with a bullpen, too, Joe.
Oh, I can't see a number from here, buddy.
No.
I didn't bring my
No
binoculars.
binoculars today, Joe?
My binoculars are somewhere, but I don't know which bag I put them in.
They might just be playing catch because they're switching positions down there.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like a 6.
It's like 22 Jackson Glinke down there. All right, we're going to start at the top of the 5th with Ryder Weigel, left fielder. Swung on and fouled right back to us. Oh, the net kept it there, Chad.
I know. I was just practicing, Joe, just in case.
0-1. That's fouled away into the first base side. It'll be down by the bullpen. Look out, boys.
No,
0-2. So Zoc doing a good job of getting ahead here, Chad, since he's come in.
Yep, he's throwing strikes. That's the name of the game.
Pitched 2/3 of an inning here in the 4th. Swung on, popped straight up.
Rough.
Leaflet's going to have a chance. He's coming back.
Rough.
You called that one.
Rough, yeah.
And rolls back off the roof.
Got a warranty on that roof, Joe?
We need one.
Well, I mean, how? It's a few dents off to straighten up. Third base dugout. All right.
So no balls, 2 strikes here to Ryder Weigel. And Zoc coming on in relief here.
Throwing strikes. Name of the game.
And the pitch. Just off the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Good miss, though. 0-2.
Kind of almost a check swing. Didn't go.
I think that's what Fleetfoot maybe was asking. Could you see if he checked?
Yep. So the 1-2 pitch from Nick Zoc. Just a little bit too high. It's 2-2. Now you don't want to lose them. You get ahead 0-2.
Yeah, now it's 2-2.
Now you got to settle down here.
Yeah. Focus in.
That one's high and away. 3-2. Now it's full.
Hey, it went from 0-2 to 3-2.
And that would. Just swung on and pulled. Is it foul?
No.
Nope, it's fair.
It's fair.
Into the corner. Weigel rounding first in a hurry, heading to second, and he'll get in with a stand-up double. So the Vets starting off here with the top of the 5th with a double by Ryder Weigel. Hit into the corner there.
Yeah,
and
you made him hit the ball at least, Joe, put it in play. But,
Yep.
you didn't walk him, I guess. But
So that's going to bring up Wrigley Gunderson. So it's Gunderson 0 for 2 on the day so far. He popped out and struck out from Torrey Ulick when Torrey was pitching. And there's a little bleeder. Is that going to fall in? No, making the catch is Hawkert running toward first base. What a nice catch there by Caden Hawkert. Good running catch.
Excellent catch by Hawkert.
So 1 out here for Wahpeton. As West Fargo Vets send Tanner Larson to the plate. He popped out on a soft liner to Jack Rittenauer earlier at second base, and then he walked.
Twins are in the 10th, Joe.
Uh-oh.
Top of the 10th.
Still 3-3?
3-3.
Well, we're in the 5th here, tied at 2.
And they started a long time before we did.
On this game.
On this game, you're right.
Yeah. Swung on and missed. Tanner Larson.
Yeah, getting ahead again.
0 for 1.
Just throwing strikes still keeps your fielders involved, too.
Yep.
Otherwise, you throw balls, they get kind of...
So the 0-1 pitch and the wheel.
There's that pickoff again.
And not close there. Is sliding back in was Ryder Weigel. You know one thing I haven't noticed yet tonight, Chad? Haven't heard any fireworks bombing off.
Not yet,
us.
Joe, no. Last night there was a couple.
Fireworks are for sale, but
yeah.
Last night we had a few.
Yeah, last night, but nothing. You're right, I haven't heard.
Nothing yet.
No.
It's early that the sun's still
kind
kind
of. Sun's still,
kind of shining. And sails up high. It's 1-1. Yeah, usually, especially 4th of July about this time of night, the fireworks are just going all over the neighborhood.
Yeah. You a fireworks guy, Joe?
Oh, yeah, I love them.
Okay. I don't.
Popped into the fence or into the net. It's 1 and 2.
I have no issues either with fireworks. They're okay. I don't personally buy any and shoot them off, but.
Well, I used to when the boys were younger.
Yeah.
I used to really get into it. Now I got a grandson, so you never know. I might have to invest some more money.
Invest a little bit, yeah.
He's already got those little snappers that you throw around. Yeah. He's already figured them out. It's 1-2 pitch. 2-2. Yeah, I saw him on Saturday or Sunday, and he had those little snappers, and he had that figured out how to throw them. So didn't take him long. They bought sparklers for him, but I don't know if they're going to give him sparklers.
I suppose that. Yeah.
2-2 pitch. Zock delivers, caught him, strike 3, and he knew it right away. He's walking off.
Batter knew it right away, Joe. He started walking right away. Yep. He knew.
So a good breaking pitch there from Nick Zock. Retires Tanner Larson.
See, he's kind of worked out of his jam here now. He's still got 2 down, though, so still got 1 more to get.
Still Ryder Weigel standing at second base with the leadoff double. Ben Klaus, the pitcher, looking to help himself now. Nick Zock looks back a second time, and he comes home. Call strike at the knees. Good pitch.
Yeah. Starting to find his own again, so.
2-2. What a game we've got going here.
Yeah,
Chad's got it right on the scoreboard, so everything's good with the world.
Got the right inning and everything. Oh, yeah, 5th inning, yeah. Trying to keep up, Joe.
And the pitch popped up, straight up, behind second base. Kappas comes over and makes the out. So that retires the side after the leadoff double by Ryder Weigel gets stranded at second base. And Zock retires 3 in a row here on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. We're going to the bottom of the 5th, and we are tied at 2 here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
OSPTI and, of course, the city of Wahpeton coming on board here and sponsoring during the summer. We appreciate them for jumping on with Three Borders Sports Network.
All kinds of good stuff, Joe.
Oh, man. You can eat just about anywhere, and you can get all kinds of shopping done, all kinds of neat shopping downtown on Dakota Avenue and outside the area. There's all kinds of coffee places as well.
Number 2 is out in right field, I think he's saying, Joe.
Okay. And did we get a new...
Right fielder, I believe.
Okay, so let's see here.
I believe it's a right fielder. He's pointing out the right field. But.
Okay, so Ethan Smith gets into the game. If he's in at right field, he would be in for Tanner Larson. So that's where we'll put him for now. We'll say it's Ethan Smith in right field. Nick Zock is up, trying to help himself here. Takes strike one.
Now batting for Wahpeton, the pitcher, number 13, Nick Zock.
The 0-1 pitch fouled back into the net. It's 0-2 now to Nick Zock. So we'll say Smith goes into right field.
That's where he pointed, Joe, anyway.
Yeah,
I guess
looks like number 2 out there, so we'll go with it. That's strike 3. Foul tip is caught by Wilkie behind the plate. So Nick Zock is retired. So it's going to bring up the leadoff hitter now, Caden Kappas. Caden Kappas, so far on the night, he's walked and popped out to right. 0 for 1. In game 2, I should say. Kappas looks at a curveball in the dirt. Ball 1. Thank Wahpeton Daily News. They've been with us from the start, too. I don't think I mentioned them earlier either. They've been with us. Been great partners of Three Borders Sports. Low, ball 2. Red River Human Services, City of Wahpeton, Three Rivers Crisis Center, Digital Guru, coming on board here this summer. First Community Credit Union coming back on. Gripper Sports, downtown Wahpeton. Outside for ball 3.
Yeah.
So, when Caden Kappas gets on, it's almost as good as a double.
Yep. It won't take him long to get going to second base.
No, I don't think it'll take long for Coach Kappas to send Caden. That's why he's in the leadoff position. Ball 4, and he's going to get the free pass with 1 out. So Ben Klaus issues a walk to Caden Kappas. That's going to bring up Tori Ulick. Tori, so far on the day, has popped out twice. Once to center field and once to third base. I'm just amazed. And there goes Kappas.
Yeah, you're
and
right,
they're not
Joe.
even
There
going to throw
goes.
down.
No.
So an uncontested stolen base there for Caden Kappas.
Pitch was a strike.
Was a strike, so it's 0-1 now to Tori Ulick. And he wouldn't. If he gets a good read on the pitcher
he could
here.
go to third too, Joe.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
And that one hit
right
Tori.
there. Oh, hit Tori, okay.
Yep. So a free pass there for Tori as he gets hit in the foot.
Now batting for Wahpeton, the catcher, number 7, Jackson Fleetwood.
Kappas, an all-state football player at receiver last year for Wahpeton.
Yeah, he's a good one, Joe.
Tori Ulick over at first base. He's going to Moorhead State to play football.
These kids are good on and off the field too. On and off the field too, Joe.
Academics, they're good there too. It's going to bring up Jackson Fleetfoot.
Easy to talk to and stuff like that too, Joe.
Oh, they are, aren't they?
Yes.
It's fun to talk to.
Yep.
Doubled in his last at bat and scored. He's going to foul that one out of play, Chad. There, go get that one too.
Yeah, that's my collection. They were actually thanking me, Joe, for doing the field and watering too between games. A lot of the team came up and said that.
That's nice.
Even the West Fargo guys waved. So.
Well behaved.
Yes.
Well behaved young men. Both sides.
Yep.
0-1. It's fun when there's about a 59-footer hit the chalk on the batter's box. Good stop there by Carson Wilkie.
That's what makes it fun being a grounds guy too, Joe.
Yep.
You know,
When it's appreciated by the players.
Yep.
So it's a 1-1 pitch to Jackson Fleetfoot with an open stance. Left foot outside. Takes low in the dirt. Ball 2. 2-1. Klaus wanted that one up a little bit higher. Runners at first and second, so the infield fly rule is in effect. Kappas at second. Ulick at first. And the pitch. Fleetfoot pulls it down the line. Foul. So the count's even now at 2 balls, 2 strikes to Jackson Fleetfoot.
You didn't drive your scooter today, did you, Joe?
I did not. No, it's too dang hot.
Yeah, well, I just
I'd
noticed
rather
a
ride in
lot
air
of them.
conditioning
that's
when
true.
it gets that hot.
I left my I got. Speaking of air conditioning, Joe, I got mine on at the apartment at home, so I'll be nice and cool.
There you go. You're always cool.
Well, some people don't think so, Joe.
2-2 to Jackson Fleetfoot. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And there's a little chopper to third.
Oh, Joe.
And there is a handwritten double play and that is going to be the third out there on that double play ball. So that's a made-to-order double play.
Yeah, hit right at the third base bag, so nothing really could do.
Kappas was forced out at third on the 5U for the second out, and then the relay from Carlson over to Entz to retire Fleeflet for the third out. So that's going to be one runner left on base. We got 5 innings complete. We're still tied at 2 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. We'll go to the top of the 6th right after this. The Wahpeton Daily News wishes all area sports teams the best of luck this year. The Wahpeton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the Daily News and the News Monitor. Keep up with local news, sports stories, and personal interest stories in our papers. Check out www.wahpetondailynews.com for more information about our
Do you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connecting.
We got a little time.
We got some time. Jackson's just getting his gear on, but we're just chatting off air there, Chad. So far, West Fargo Vets have stranded 20 total runners on the night. 11 in game 1 and 9 so far in game 2.
I remember the bases loaded being loaded a few times, Joe.
Yeah, they've left bases loaded 3 times so far.
Wow.
So 20 runners left on base here by the West Fargo Vets so far tonight, and there's 2 more innings to play.
You say WAP? Did you have a WAP number?
WAP so
11?
far,
11?
I can tell you, I think it's 11. It was
Say
4.
7 and 4,
Yep.
4 and 7, something
4
like
and
that?
7, yep. 11 total left on base for Wahpeton.
Oh, wow.
And how many of those 20, I should go back and look, how many of those 20 have been in scoring position for West Fargo?
Quite a
With
few,
3.
Joe. Yeah.
At least 6 of them,
At
because
least
they've left
6.
3
bases
bases
loaded 3 times.
Yep, so at least 6 in scoring position. So we are now in the top of the 6th. Nick Zock facing the number 9 hitter, Peterson. Follow that one out of play.
I got a big box
Come on,
over there,
Chad.
Joe. I got a big box over there.
You might just have to set the headset down and go chase them.
Nobody else wants to, Joe. I don't see anybody jogging after it.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Devin Peterson. He has walked twice, the number 9 hitter.
Wow.
Once by Ulick and once by Zock, and he gets struck out this time. So the number 9 hitter is finally retired here for the West Fargo Vets.
Throwing strikes again. That's the name of the game, Joe. Yeah, remember, I think walking in the last time, didn't want to do that a second time in a row, so especially the 9 batter.
Going to bring up now Carter Carlson, the leadoff hitter. He's walked and struck out and popped out. So 0 for 2 for the leadoff hitter for West Fargo. He's going to square up there and thought about the bunt as Timian now comes into the edge of the grass.
Sometimes that's all you have to do, Joe. Just kind of attempt a bunt, and it moves that third baseman around, and then it makes it a whole lot easier.
Yep. So now the count goes to 2-0.
Twins are up 6-3, Joe.
Oh, good deal.
So 10th inning, though, so we've got to still play the bottom half.
Swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Of course, in the majors, they start with that runner at second base.
You like that rule, Joe?
I do.
I do, too.
I'm all right
I mean,
with it.
just otherwise you might play, you know, it shortens the game up.
Yeah, it should anyway. It's
Which
supposed
it
to
should,
shorten up the game. Someone's fouled out a plate on the first baseline.
I mean, now, you know, the Twins could give up 3. It'd be 6-6 going to 11th, too.
Yeah.
But the attempt is there to at least shorten the game a little bit.
Yep. 2-1 now to Carter Carlson.
Didn't they have that in their tournament, too,
Yep,
Joe?
in the Wahpeton Invitational, yes, it was. That rule was in effect for extra innings.
Won't be in effect for East Region, you know. That's play on.
That's just play on, yep. 2-1.
See, that might be a Twin Town uniform there, Joe.
Strike 3. Where's that?
Philadelphia Phillies.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
I think that's a Twin Town, I think so.
I bet you're right. So Carlson retired on strikes.
Yeah. 2 quick outs for Zock. That's good.
Going to bring up the shortstop, Carson Twito. He reached on a walk in the first, grounded out in the third, and reached on a single off of Zock in his last at bat.
Okay.
Yep, off of Zock.
These guys facing Zoc for the second time. That,
Yep.
Sometimes makes a difference, too.
Call strike. It's 0-2, so Zoc working ahead.
Oh, I thought that was Watson maybe coming down his bike.
That time out there is Zoc was just getting started into his windup.
Slow him down a little bit, see, Joe?
Yep.
He gets throwing strikes. That's where a batter's kind of got to
Yep. Good call,
say,
Chad.
hey, time.
Zoc wheels and deals a little bit high. Seeing if Twito would chase that one.
Good waste on 0-2, though. See if you can get him to chase a little bit.
1-2 to Twito. Zoc delivers. Swung on, fouled back into the net. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes.
How many balls have gone into the net, Joe? That
quite a few tonight. That would have gone over the fence.
Okay, is the screen netting higher now
Yes.
than the chain link? So
Yeah,
they would have
yes.
went over the chain link?
Yeah, in front. Oh, there's a drive to left field, and that's hook and foul.
Yeah.
Into the bullpen. Yes, it is. The old chain link fence here right behind home plate was 22 feet.
Okay.
On the sides, it was 18.
Okay.
So it was a little lower. And this one here reaches 30
30,
feet.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So that one might have went over
Oh, yeah.
easily.
Yep.
Would add to my collection, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Watson showing off again on his plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Zoc delivers to Twito inside 2-2.
Yeah.
I've seen, was it Williston? Up on top of their grandstand, they've got an additional about 6-foot fence.
Wow.
That's fly ball to left, and Schroeder comes in to make the catch and retire the side. 1, 2, 3 in the top of the 6th. We're going to go to the bottom of the 6th here on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. We're still tied at 2. We'll be right back after these messages on Three Borders Sports Network. Three Rivers Crisis Center is offering support to survivors of domestic violence, sexual violence, and child abuse in Richland County for now over 25 years. It's free and strictly confidential. 24/7 access to support and resources including counseling. Get help, identify abuse, plan for safety, support others, and get involved. Three Rivers Crisis Center's 24-hour crisis line is 701-642-2115.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to Casasa members last year. Dana wanted us to hire a marching band. Amanda thought that we should drop 2 million balloons. And Kevin, well, Kevin always wants to use the money gun. Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in Casasa rewards.
Join in the celebration with your Casasa account and start earning your money back today.
Another fast-moving game here at John Randall Field, Chad.
No, we're doing well, Joe.
All right, buddy.
Get my beauty sleep in.
Well, after 10 o'clock when we got out of here last night.
We're ahead of the game, Joe.
Going to the bottom of the 6th, man. And Wahpeton scored their runs in the bottom of the 6th last game, but here they've got 2 in the bottom of the 4th. So we're going to the bottom of the 6th here. We're tied at 2, and leading off for Wahpeton is number 4 hitter, Caden Hockert, takes outside for a strike. And thanks to all of our sponsors, Thrivent, Will Ulick, Vaterstadt. That's outside for a ball. Farmers Union Insurance, our scoreboard sponsor. Mound Visits brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance and Eric Carlson. There's a line drive right back up the middle, just out of the glove, just off the glove of Ben Klaus for a single.
Took it right back up the middle, Joe. Nice base hit. Now he's on first. You know, he might go too. He's got, you know, maybe not the speed of a Kappas or a Ulick or something like that, but he's not slow. I wouldn't want a chance to take him on a race, Joe.
I would. I'm going to make a prediction here after I introduce Riley Timian come to the plate here. That's the 4th hit for Wahpeton on Caden Hockerts. I'm going to make a prediction. I think Hockert's going to steal, and then we might see Timian bunt.
Yeah,
to get him to third. We'll see if that happens. Oh, he's going to square right away. Put it down. A nice bunt there.
Right, yeah.
Throws to first. Klaus over to Ince covering at the bag, and they get the first out.
Yeah, I thought you were right, Joe. Maybe would have gave him one pitch to see if he can go down to second and then bunt. But
yep. So a sacrifice bunt.
Just easier to.
Just to make sure this happens, I guess. Make sure it happens the way.
Any more on our race, Joe? Or are we just not going to? We decline that now. We're backing out. That's what my partner said. You're backing out. He's calling it a win.
Yeah. We get Grant on our squad then? Josiah Hoffman at the plate. Swung on. That's popped up to the left side. Weigel.
Well, you can have Grant.
Comes in and makes a catch.
We'll have Ulick or Caden Caperson.
Not able to advance was Caden Hockert after he opened up with a single. So now Gavin Schroeder comes to the plate. Runner in scoring position with 2 outs here. And Hockert will be going on the crack of the bat. 2-2. 2 outs. Pulled down to third base. Carlson picks it up. Over to Entz at first, into the dirt. And a nice pick by Entz over at first base.
No, that was a good pick.
Nice pick.
Schroeder was hustling down the line. That was good.
Schroeder is retired and strands Hockert after the opening single here. And 1 runner stranded here. We're going to the top of the 7th. We're tied at 2 here on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. We'll be right back on Three Borders Sports Network.
Since the inception of Vaterstadt, the spirit of innovation has led the company. We push the limits, providing innovative and reliable seeding and tillage solutions that simplify everyday life for farmers. We continue to reimagine the capabilities and technology behind farm machinery, providing customers with a perfect emergence while maximizing their yields. We look forward to growing together.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
Local agents with Kyle DeVries. Oh my goodness, Chad, we're tied at 2 going to the 7th. Good baseball here on a couple of good games here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Yeah, both games have been good, Joe.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can do that really easily there. Just click on the subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything, and then click that little bell icon, and you'll get notified whenever we go live. We're hosting the East Region Legion tournament here in Wahpeton. If you'd like to be a sponsor, we're going to cover all of the games from Wednesday till when they're done.
When is that, Joe? Wednesday the following week?
Strike 1 goes to, I got to flip my book over here now. I'm too busy plugging everything. Tanner Boehm, center fielder.
I don't think it's Wednesday, Joe. I think it's Sunday, right?
It starts Wednesday, and it's going to hopefully be done Saturday, unless the weather predicts otherwise.
I mean, I might get a day off, Joe.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. So Zoc working ahead in the count again. 0-2. Yeah, we might. We're going to be doing all that. So if you want to advertise, let us know. Swung on, popped out, foul, out of play. So yeah, if you want to advertise, if you're a team from Fargo or West Fargo or Wahpeton or whatever, you want to advertise, give us an email at threebordersportsnetwork@gmail.com. That's 3 with the number 3. threebordersportsnetwork@gmail.com. Send us an email. We'll be more than happy to talk to you about sponsoring the East Region Tournament. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that retires Tanner Boehm on a strikeout. So Zoc clicking right along.
Yeah, he's clicking right along, Joe. He's come back in just like he did in the third in the first game.
He struggled last night for a little while, and now tonight
he seems to be pretty on tonight. So
it's called push the cruise control button and just let her ride as Connor Entz comes to the plate. Swing and a miss by Entz. Yeah, all of our usual sponsors here will be on during the East Region Tournament, but if somebody else wants to jump on board, we'll take you. Now it's fouled back into the net. 0-2, so again.
That one might have came into the press box, the old press box, Joe.
Might have. So again, Zoc ahead in the count, 0-2.
Groove and strikes, that's the name of the game.
Comes inside for a ball. Fleetfoot set up outside, and Zoc comes inside there, so missed with that one. 1-2. Popped up to center field. Ulick backs up a couple steps, and he's going to make the catch. So 2 quick outs here for Wahpeton and Nick Zoc. It's going to bring up Ryder Weigel. He's singled and doubled and walked. And he was picked off on his double by at second base. So 1 ball, no strikes to Ryder Weigel. Swung on, and that's popped straight up. Fleetfoot's coming straight back. He looks like he's got a play on it behind the plate and makes the catch. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Wahpeton and Nick Zock. So Zock comes in and retires the side. 1-2-3 here in the top of the 7th. We're going to go to the bottom of the 7th. We're tied at 2 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Stay with us, folks.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
Well, we got a doozy going here. John Randall Field, Chehinkapa Park, Wahpeton, North Dakota, the West Fargo Vets, and the Wahpeton Post 20. They are tied at 2 here as we go to the bottom of the 7th. 7th inning stretch here at JRF. Braxton Pauley at the plate. He singled earlier in the game and popped out once. He takes strike 1 on the outside. Again, Ben Klaus on the hill for West Fargo. Pauley takes low for a ball. It's 1-1. Crowd's getting into it too, Chad. They're getting a little more chatter.
Yeah, there's still quite a crowd here too, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody is left.
Strike at the knees outside. So it's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Klaus delivers. Breaking pitch goes up way high. It's 2-2. And when it's heading toward your head, you don't always want to wear it.
No.
I mean, Jaden King will contest to that right now because he's out with concussion protocol right now. So he was beamed in the head at Perham. 2-2. Swung on, and there's a base hit for Braxton Pauley. Staying hot for the post 20 guys with a leadoff single. I wonder if we're going to see a pinch runner here for Braxton.
Yeah.
And here comes Joe Brewer.
Here comes Josiah Brewer.
So Brewer's going to come in and run for Braxton Pauley on the base hit. So nice job of hitting by the youngster. And that's going to bring up Nick Zock. And I got a feeling we know what Nick's going to do here, Chad.
I have a feeling too. I don't. Third baseman's still kind of even with the bag, Joe. So maybe, he laid out a good bunt here too, Joe. He might get on base.
Yeah.
But he's got one job to kind of do, I think.
He's got one job, and that's to move.
Yes, move him to second base.
Brewer down to second. As third baseman Carlson steps on the grass now. Yep. He's 2 steps in. There goes Zock on the square. The runner doesn't go. Everybody's safe.
Yeah, and your key thing too, bunt the strike, Joe. Too. Don't try to
bunt. Don't go after something.
Don't go
it's
after
not a squeeze.
Pop it out and stuff like that. So you don't. Yeah.
It's not a squeeze, and you got 2 more strikes to go here. As the counts go to 0-1.
Oh, see?
That one gets away. Brewer's going to head to second.
Yeah,
is he going to head to third? And no, he'll stay there on the bag.
Now,
do you take the bunt on or leave the bunt off? I would say you still move him up 90 feet.
I do, and I think bunt either way. I would still bunt here, Joe.
I would too. I would agree. And you never know. West Fargo, they got the number 9 hitter.
Yeah.
I was going to say Coach Bear might put the runner on. Punches at that one, Chad.
See,
that might have been the ball.
Stay within. It could have been 2-0, and then you're really going to get something good. Now it's 1-1.
Again, the winning run. Could be a walk-off here for Wahpeton. Brewer in running for Braxton Pauley, and Zock calls timeout. Zock calls a timeout. Take another breath, steps back into the box. Brewer in for Braxton Pauley at second base. Pauley with a nice base hit to lead it off. Zock squares. There's the bunt down the third base line. He might throw goes down to first. And covering the bag down there was Peterson. So there's your bunt, sacrifice bunt, done well by Nick Zock.
That's all you got to do, Joe, is put it in play, too. It doesn't have to be a good bunt, just bunt it. You know, make him play the ball, and he did, and now we get the winning one at third base.
Now you see Coach Bears. What's he going to do? Is he going to fill the bases here and get the force everywhere? I would.
I would, Joe.
We'll see. One out.
I would. But
he's not going to do it.
Doesn't look like he's doing it, Joe.
Nope, the infielders are in on the grass.
Anything based on the outfield, Joe's.
Winning run, 90 feet away. And there goes the squeeze. Coach Kappas looking to play some small ball. Now Kappas down in the count, 0-1. So now if West Fargo is going to think about it, they might just pitch out here. Pitch was a little bit high, but Kappas with the sacrifice squeeze on, you have to put the bat on the ball.
Yeah, I think Cade wanted to add the signal, do the signals again. I don't think he made them all, so now it's...
So we'll see it again now. It's 0-1. See if it happens.
No.
That one comes up high, and it was off that time. As Brewer still standing at third base. Coach Bear might have figured out that Coach Kappas was going to do the squeeze, so he figured out that it doesn't make sense to put somebody on. So we'll just go after Caden Kappas. The 1-1 pitch. Here it comes again, and that time there's the bunt. Play at the plate. In safely at home. Brewer scores. Kappas with the winning RBI bunt.
Tagged him up high, Joe.
Yep.
Foot got in
he was
there,
under the tag. Yep.
Under the tag.
So that is your winning run here and on Three Borders Sports Network. We'll be right back with our postgame show brought to you by Mindak Farmers Cooperative. And we'll be right back. Again, your final score, the Vets 2, Wahpeton 3, back after this.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connect.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities, which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years, join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
The Wahpeton Daily News wishes all area sports teams the best of luck this year. The Wahpeton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the Daily News and the News Monitor. Keep up with local news, sports stories, and personal interest stories in our papers. Check out www.wahpetondailynews.com for more information about our e-newsletter right at your own computer. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes all of the teams the best of luck this season. Three Rivers Crisis Center is offering support to survivors of domestic violence, sexual violence, and child abuse in Richland County for now over 25 years. It's free and strictly confidential. 24/7 access to support and resources including counseling. Get help. Identify abuse, plan for safety, support others, and get involved. Three Rivers Crisis Center's 24-hour crisis line is 701-642-2115.
Founded in 1972, Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefit package, They are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry-level starting wage in the factory is $19.73 per hour. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Denise at 701-671-1338.
Welcome back to the postgame show, brought to you by Mindak Farmers Cooperative, offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for full-time employment. $2,000 for full-time employment. Yes, you heard me correct. Check out their webpage at www.mdf.coop, mdf.coop. My goodness here, buddy. What a game we had here. Two games we had.
Good ones.
Two good ones. Wahpeton coming from behind in both of them to win both of them, moving to 13-1 in the league and 20-2 overall. So a good game, good series here for Wahpeton. They needed them here against the West Fargo Vets.
Like I said, they came back in both. Joey scored 2 in the 6th in the first game and scored 1 in the 7th to break the tie and win the game here in the second one. So, two good games, though, by both teams.
3 2/3 innings pitched here by Nick Zock in relief of Game 2. So Zock coming through here for Wahpeton did a nice job retiring the last 2 innings in innings 6 and 7. Chad?
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3 in both 6 and 7. So again, a good series here by Nick Zock. And the squeeze play works to perfection for Wahpeton here as Caden Kappas bunted in Josiah Brewer from third for the winning run here in the bottom of the 7th.
He tried to squeeze the first pitch of the game, and then
it just they tried it and it didn't quite work.
No.
So we're going to go through the line scores here for Wahpeton. 3 runs on 6 hits. They committed 1 error and left 6 runners on base. And for West Fargo Vets, 2 runs on 5 hits. They committed no errors in this game, but left 9 runners on base. So once again, 9 runners left on base in this game, 11 in Game 1, buddy. That's 20 total for the West Fargo Vets. But after I mentioned it, the announcer jinx worked.
Yeah,
they didn't have anybody left on base after that. Nick Zock comes through 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
I'm not sure they got anybody on base after you said it.
Yeah, that's correct. They didn't. So I said it in the top of the 6th, and Zock shut him down 2 innings in a row. So great series, great sweep here for Wahpeton as they take the West Fargo Vets in 2 games here, 2-1 and 3-2. A 1-run game on both of them. Great baseball. Thanks, buddy, for being up here.
You bet, Joe.
Appreciate it.
They get a day off tomorrow and they'll come back Friday. Huh?
We'll take a day off tomorrow, and we'll leave some of this stuff up here. I'm not going to leave it all, but take some stuff home with me, and we'll come back Friday. We might have that second camera for you to push buttons on.
Sure.
We'll see how that works.
Sure. I need a little more to do over here, Joe. I don't have to do it, so.
All right, Chad, we're going to call it a night then, I think, and we're going to get done early. Oh, I forgot to write down the game time here. Game time of that one, 1 hour and 40 minutes. So 1 hour and 50 and 1 hour and 40. So two short games.
2 short, quick games, too, Joe. So that's
we're
really
done here by
9:30.
9:30 we're done.
Or whatever,
so that's pretty cool. Let's see here. Yep, Jeannie says good job, Chad.
All right, thank you, Jeannie.
You're hired back, man.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, man. For Chad Affield, I'm Joe Schreiner. Again, your final score here. Wahpeton sweeps the West Fargo Vets in the first game 2-1, and the second game here you just saw on Three Borders Sports Network 3-2. We'll be back here Friday night here on Three Borders Sports Network as Post 20 takes on the Astros, and then we'll be back here again on Monday night for the annual Stars and Strikes Border Battle brought to you by Mindak Farmers Cooperative. It's their 50th anniversary, buddy.
50th, wow.
50th anniversary, and they're going to give us a bunch of door prizes to give away during the game.
All right.
So that'll be fun. All right, for Chad Affield, I'm Joel Schreiner. We're going to call it a night, and thank you, everybody, for watching Three Borders Sports Network. Good night, everybody.